Did y'all miss me? As y'all can see, I'm out here this morning on my little morning walk excursion, I like to call it. Just makes it sound a little bit better and makes it a little bit easier for me mentally to do it if I say excursion instead of walk. I wanted to come to my YouTube family today to first of all say my apologies for not being on here in a minute. I know it's been a minute since y'all heard from your girl. Y'all gotta excuse me, y'all hear that big truck going past. All in the process of my morning excursion slash walk. Just a fancy smancy word of saying my morning walk. But I wanted to come to my social media family. First of all, to say, hey, how y'all doing? And check in with y'all and let y'all know that your girl, Miss Valencia, is doing well. I'm still kicking it. As y'all probably already know. Y'all, I'm huffing and puffing because I did more than my normal 2 miles today. I think I'm pushing 3 miles. I really push myself sometimes, I guess a little bit too far. And even my parents told me that, especially in their waning years before they passed away, they were very fearful that I would get sick or, something like that from pushing myself too hard and working too hard. But I would do it all over again to make sure that my family y'all today about is Angelo and Angie Stone passing within months of each other situation. First of all, let me send my love, heartfelt prayers to both of their families and their children, especially the one child that they have in common, Michael Archer II, aka Swavo Twain on Instagram. Again, on Instagram, he's Swavo Twain, like Mark Twain, Swavo Twain. So if y'all can drop by his Instagram and show him some love and heartfelt prayers of comfort in this god awful time. He's younger than I am, and I lost both my parents within a 2-year time span. I couldn't even imagine losing both of them in the same year, which is what this young man has had to endure. It breaks my heart, and I definitely have already reached out to him on his Instagram page, and I understand right now it's not a time where he even feels like replying, because I'm pretty sure he's being bombarded and overloaded with people's well wishes and prayers for comfort and condolences. He is their only child together. And I want to say, regardless, because I hear a lot of this where she was messing with a 19-year-old boy and da 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 da. First of all, people that live in glass houses, don't be throwing no stones. I personally prefer older men than me, not younger. But I'm still, even with that, not going to knock somebody for how they choose or chose to live their life. That is, quite frankly, none of my damn business how their relationship went. What I do know is that from both of their mouths, it produced a beautiful baby boy. That's all the hell I care about. And with people with their, this, that, and the third about her being older than him and, all this other type of stuff. Don't y'all got something else to do? And say, like, my apologies, my prayers or something in the both of these musical genius icons passing within months of each other. If y'all can't say nothing positive and constructive, hey there y'all, how y'all doing? I see y'all coming in. If you can't say, I was always taught that if you can't say something positive or constructive, the best thing to do is to shut the fuck up and mind your business. Hopefully, I don't get struck for that word I just used. Let me rephrase. Mind your business and shut the F up. Because people are entitled to live their lives, and they have the right to live their life the way they see fit. Only God can judge. If they were wrong, I think right about now, both of them, with all the scrutiny that their relationship entailed and went through, and the heartache, love, and pain that relationship produced, they still produced beautiful, beautiful, legendary music that is here for us for all time. So can't we just appreciate that part instead of how old they were when they hooked up and all this other type of stuff that really at the end of the day has no bearing on the fact that these were two human beings with feelings and emotions. I personally think they gave every ounce of their hearts and souls to the music and the fans. And for that, I say Angie and Michael Eugene Archer, aka D'Angelo, rest in heavenly sweet peace and power. You all served your country in this world better than actually you all were treated, because of what I think was a lot of freaking jealousy, because Angie pulled that little young thing, and at the end of the day, she said herself that he pursued her. So at that point, it was up to her to say yay or nay as far as if she wanted to continue to indulge in that relationship. But me personally, let me tell y'all something. I've lived one of the most craziest lives, which y'all gonna see in my book. Like I was telling y'all the other day on my social media, I'm already up to chapter 9. So definitely keep your ear out and listen out for my announcement when it will be released on prayerfully Amazon. Since that's the main conduit for a lot of people. And of course, I researched some other um, publishing options. But at the end of the day, I think that will be my initial and primary one. But back on the subject of Queen Angie Stone and King Michael Eugene Archer. Y'all, please mind y'all business. And if y'all can't say something nice and kind, I've never been one to try to desecrate someone's memory or grave, for lack of a better word, with vile talk. Because as I said, y'all, I'm about to come in the house, so y'all gonna have to bear with me a minute. I'm ready to unlock my door. Because I'm getting ready to go in my house and chill out and rest these old weary bones. So hold on for a minute. Give me a second. And after I get off here with y'all, I'm gonna have to get my sweaty butt in the shower. Yeah. So, just so y'all know, your girl is sweaty right now. I am a sweaty, funkified mess. But in any case, I wanted to come and talk to my media family about, let's just spread a little love and humanity and kindness towards two musical genius pioneers, in my opinion. I mean, they catapulted the music industry into a totally different stratosphere. Can't we just appreciate that and honor them and their memories and their legacy for that? And send our best wishes and prayers of condolences and comfort to their families. I mean, just imagine losing two parents, both of your parents, in, what was it, 6 or 7 months? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey y'all, I see y'all. Y'all got your girl all sweaty this morning from her walk. But don't worry, after I get off here with y'all, all this sweat getting washed down the drain. But I did my 3 miles this morning. I had a plan. Because y'all know the beginning of this year and the end of last year, I was only doing like a mile to a mile and a half. And my goal was to, by the end of this year, going into 2026, be at least at 2.5 to 3 miles. And don't y'all know your girl done it? I just got to keep it up, though. That's the part. But anyway, let me get back on topic. Queen Angela Laverne Stone and King Michael Eugene Archer, aka King and Queen of Neo Soul. And I don't care what nobody else has to say about it, it's not new. Yeah, you know who you are, bruh. But anyway, I digress. And I can, in an adult way, agree to disagree. But I definitely want to say to their son and all of their family members, We thank you all for your sacrifices, because when people are in the music industry, sometimes we're so selfish we don't even understand or enter into our thinking the sacrifices that their parents, their that not their parents, that their children and their families have to make, with them always on the road, and giving their fans, us, that a lot of most of the mass number of us aren't even related to them, giving us their all in their craft and their art, and the sacrifices that their families, especially their children, have to make for us to be entertained. Because that's about the size of it. It's just entertainment. But these were two people that made, in my opinion, legendary, iconic status, to the point where it seems like quite often D'Angelo had go into reclusion because of the heavy weight that being famous and a sex symbol, or whatever we as the public and the fans wanted him to be. And Angie made so many sacrifices for so many people till it's crazy. And some of those same people didn't even have the humanity in them to even be appreciative. Well, D'Angelo and Angie Stone, king and queen of Neo Soul, am one of you all's fans that really, really appreciate the artistry and the mastery of your legendary talents that you left us here on earth, that is, in my mind, timeless, and my heart, timeless. You all are going to be sorely and greatly missed. And again, to their, and see, I think the reason that I can really pour my heart out to their son is that I'm not only product of my two parents too. My mom had two other girls. I don't have any brothers. I was kind of like the alpha female brother to my sisters, and I'm the middle child. And my father, I was his only child. So I am the only product, child, offspring from my two parents as a couple, as a unit, as a union. So I think that's why my heart really is just aching so bad for their son, Michael Archer II, aka Suavo Twain. Check him out, y'all, on his Instagram, and show him a little bit of love right now, because for that child to be, I think he's like 27 or 28. And let's remember, his mother passed in a horrific way right on his birthday. Imagine that. And now his father, less than a year apart, that child has lost both his parents in a span of less than 1 year. And here I am, I'm in my 50s, and I lost both my parents within a 2 year time frame. So that pain is a pain that a lot of people can't even comprehend at all. So I definitely send my loving prayers to him, Swavo Twain. My heart just aches for this whole situation. That's why I had to come to my social media fam, especially my YouTube, because like I said, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't been on here in a minute. And y'all just gonna have to catch me on my sweaty day when I am sweating from doing my 3 miles. Yes, 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 yes. I said that. 3 miles. At a couple of years away from being 60, 60. Yeah, I'm a couple of years away from being 60, 60. And I just pulled 3 miles. And I've elevated myself from 1 to 2 miles. Earlier this year and last year, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was just really, I was being a lazy daisy. Hey there, how y'all doing? I'm doing great, love. I'm doing so wonderful. I can't complain. I can't complain because um, God is the greatest. And every goal that I set, God bless you too, sweetheart. God bless you too. I love my social media. I'm sorry that I ain't been on YouTube in a while, but if you've been on my other social media, then you probably seen stuff I've been posting. But in any case, God bless you too. And I hope you have a safe and blessed weekend, sweetheart. And please, 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 if you can, go on Instagram, and name and his stage name is Swavo. That's SWAY, as in Valencia. Oh, SWAYVO. Twain, like Mark Twain. And show him a little bit of love, because this child, like I said, has lost both his parents in a matter of months, 6 or 7 months. Um, and it just breaks my heart. Y'all know I'm the typical. I'm going to get, okay. Yes, 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 yes. 18 years old. It seems to me, from what I can tell, your parents raised you well, sweetheart, because you're not on here with this nonsense that I see some of these trollers on here with. And you're always so sweet and gentle and loving. And I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that. And see that you are a part of the reason why I love my social media fam. And I will not let the trolls troll me out of what I feel like is a part of my purpose. When you know who you are, nobody can do anything to discourage you from what your purpose is. And I am determined that my loving social media family, as y'all can see, are going to stay in tune with me. I'm going to stay in tune with you all. Y'all, like I said, y'all catching me sweaty today for my 3 mile walk. I did it, y'all. 3 miles. 3 miles. I did my 3 miles. And it's not even November yet, y'all. I said it, 2025. I was going from 1 to 3 miles. And today, y'all, I have officially done it. So y'all here at the right time to celebrate with me. And I just want to say, if I can do it, anybody else out here that has 2 feet and can put your 2 feet and legs in front of each other and push and walk and have the blessing and the power to be able to walk, you can do it too. Because like I said, I'm closer to 60, 60, then 55. A little quiz trivia for y'all to see if y'all can figure out how old I am. Because people be getting it wrong all the time. So if y'all think y'all can get it right, feel free. Feel free. That'll be our little trivia for this live. But let me wrap up, y'all, because this sweat is starting to get to me. I don't like to be sweaty like this, so I'm going to have to wrap this up so I can wash this sweat off of me. But I want to say thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And I hope everybody has a very safe and blessed weekend. And it's your girl Valencia coming at y'all once again in reference to Angie Stone and D'Angelo's passing this year. And I wanted to say, my heart is so full of just compassion and condolences and prayers to both of their families and their children and everybody that loves them, even their fans. Because we, as real, true fans that are not on the judgmental BS, this has hit us like a ton of bricks. 2025 has been, whew, it's been wonderful for me as far as my goals that I set for myself at the end of 2024. It's been wonderful on that note, but in the losses of these two pioneers and legends, I mean, I'm going to be listening to their music for the next couple of days, y'all. Again, I have them on my playlist already, so I don't even have to go find their music because, like I said, I'm already a fan, and I'm starting to get into their son's music and listen to what he's putting out here and try to support him if it's no more than with my views and things like that, and listening and hearing what he has to say. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all, I think that child Swavo Twain is about to come out with some pure fire, and I mean fire in a good way, because there's no way you can go through this type of pain and come from two products of the music industry that were real, true, talented artists and legendary icons, and lose them both all within months apart in the same year, and not come out with some banging music. But we just have to give him time to grieve and feel what he needs to feel, and just let him know that we are here with our prayers for him until he gets to that point, if he gets to that point. Because I wouldn't even blame him if he ain't never do music again. I wouldn't personally. Because to take a blow like this, a lot of people don't recover from that. It's hard enough to even live every day after such trauma. And I go through it all the time. I get in my sullen moments when, I miss my parents. And it just seems like it's just unbearable sometimes. And I don't know whether it's because I lost my parents in my 50 at a later age or what. But that is a pain, other than the pain of losing my child. Those three passings, man, I'm telling you, if we could come back after that, we some strong people. And like Swavo Twain said on his statement, since his dad passed, his parents raised him to be strong. So I suspect that that baby gonna come out here with some music that is gonna be fire. And I can't wait to support him in that, because I'm already, sending my love and support to him as their child and the rest of their family. So rest in heavenly peace and power, Angela Laverne Stone and Michael Eugene Archer. Swavo Twain, we riding with you, baby boy. Take your time and grieve how you want, and just know that some of us out here are your parents and your true fans, and we support you, and we sending up, prayers, powerful prayers, boots on the ground. You got boots on the ground prayers, at least coming from me, And that's what's up for real, for real. Strong boots on the ground. This is what this child needs now. Some strong boots on the ground prayer warriors. And like I say all the time, anybody can be a soldier because the soldiers on the front line like the pawns on the chessboard. But y'all already know they go down easy. But a warrior to stand 10 toes down, boots laced up, still digging and navigating through the trenches after being knocked down so many times and having to endure a pain that have taken some people out and keep on pushing. Man, that's how I rock and roll, and y'all already know that. Y'all done seen me have to go through, my child being taken away from me, my parents passing away, and I ain't even gonna tell y'all all the other family members. Y'all probably done seen it on my social media of family members that have been passing away. It just seems like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like the 2020s has just been the season of passings, one behind the other, behind the other. And it's just been so overwhelming at times. But as y'all can see, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I'm still going to stand 10 toes down because just like Quavo Twain, Michael Archer II said, my people raised me to be strong. And I'm still standing on their shoulders and I cannot be weak with it. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know any other way. I really don't. That's just what I was taught. I was taught that only the strong survive. You got to be strong out here in this world right now, because this world right now, evil wickedness that's going on, will chew us up and spit us out. And I ain't into that. No, 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 no. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go up here and get my shower on, and I'm probably gonna do me a TikTok live later on. So y'all feel free to stick around and follow me on my TikTok if you haven't already, my Instagram and my Facebook. And y'all can also feel free to send me some money on my Cash App, a little donation or a little bit of love on my Cash App. It would be great. Appreciated with these daggone expensive grandkids for Christmas. Here we go again, y'all. The holidays. And that's another thing. This child just lost his parent around the holidays. Whew. I gotta regroup, y'all. So I love y'all. My prayers are going out to you all just as well as you all prayers are coming my way. And I will see y'all the next time. Or like I said, y'all, check me out later on my TikTok. And until then, peace, love, blessings, and a wonderful, miraculous weekend to all of you. Bye.